What up guys, it's Nick back here with another video, and today I'll be redoing my Gojo piece that I made. I don't believe I made a video for the first one I made, but pretty much this is my top seller, or one of them. It's like top 5 at least at every convention I go to. Gojo has always been one of the more popular characters since Jujutsu Kaisen have been out, so I decided that I was going to start making larger prints. And so I tried to scale up most of the ones I've already done, but some of them just don't make the cut. Just pretty much the way I made it, it's not able to scale up to those sizes. So, for example, let me see. For example, I have like this Sukuna print I made right here. Like this is 11 by 17 size paper. I'm trying to make. I tried to make the Gojo one fit this size as well, but it just so happened to not to. So I'm just gonna remake Gojo, and then I'll end up, getting a print that size so that way they can match together, because I'm pretty sure they'll sell well together. So let's get into some references. Let's see what we can come up with. So this is me on Pinterest looking for a reference. I'm pretty much looking for the same picture I did the first time, where I did basically from the movie where you had the one eye showing with the bandage, something like this, because I've done this one before, but something like that along those lines. I've done this one before too, so I'm looking for something along those lines. I know it's the one from the movie. I know I've seen it recently. I just didn't, save it. I should have saved it. This is it right here, but I'm looking. It's one I need his whole head, because this is the one I did, but I need his whole head. I need his whole head, pause. But I'm pretty sure I combed through here, and then even if not, I can draw his hair in there if I can just find something to use as a reference to draw his hair in. So, all right, it doesn't matter. So let's get into it. Let's see how it turns out. All right, guys, this is me getting into the piece. So, like I was able to find that image with the top of his head on there as well too, and I knew this one wasn't gonna take me very long to do, because Gojo pretty much he has maybe 3 or 4 colors max. If I decided to make the bandage cover his eye, if I decided to make that black, that would have been even easier. It was just with black and gray, but just with you just use gray on there, and then skin tones, and then a couple shades of purple in his hair, and then black and purple on his outfit. I mean, it's real simple. So I knew this wasn't really going to take me long. I was happy to do it because I know it's one of my top sellers, and I wanted to make sure that I gave it its fair chance, especially at the new size that I'm making, because the larger prints tend to sell better than the smaller ones, and I wanted to make sure that I gave that this had the opportunity to be that as well. This is not the only one that I'll end up redoing, but this is definitely one that was on the top of my list. So I just had to make sure I do this one, because Gojo is he that guy. So I ended up making some shoes with him too. I made some shoes with him and Sukuna as well. So the Sukuna print and the Gojo print will be side by side together with the shoes I got. So this is how the print turned out after I got finished with it. So I wanted to make sure that that it popped, and I had both of them to sell together, because I do feel like together, like they'll move together more than individually. So I wanted to make sure I had both options. I have several Sukuna prints now, but I just wanted to make sure that I had both of them available so they can both move at the same time. Because the first convention I have these at is in Kansas City, but I don't know if I'll have enough of them, so I might not even display it right away. I might just try to sell the last of the old ones I have, and then move forward because the next convention after that is DreamCon. So I might just go forward with that. Just leave it at that, and then just take these fresh into DreamCon and see how they do, which I assume they would do well, because everybody likes Gojo. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the biggest gist of the whole thing. Is I want to just make sure I remade this original print, show you guys that sometimes that you have to, like, if you want to continue to make some money off stuff that's been doing well for you, sometimes you got to redo some stuff that you don't necessarily want to do. Because I have an issue making stuff I've already made before, like, unless you know what I'm saying, it's a shoot order or something like that. Obviously somebody gonna want the same thing, so it'll be easier for me to make more than one per, especially if I get the orders at the same time. But But something like an art piece again, like somebody might say, "Oh, Nick, I like the Gojo piece. Just instead do a Jordan 3 instead of a Jordan 1." Like I'm not doing that. Like that'd be annoying unless I'm getting paid enough. But yeah, like I said though, the main thing I wanted to do is make sure that I had both prints available. You know, I wanted to make sure that I displayed them right, make sure, you know, they're for sale. They will be a dream color. I'll make sure I have plenty of both of them because both of these guys are selling. The canvas may not make it down there because I have a guy in Memphis who pretty much buys all my artwork. So I'll see how that goes. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, if you interested in the piece, then just let me know. Like I have it should be available on my website by the time this video comes out. If you want to place an order for a custom shoe, it's best to hit me up through Instagram because, you know, like that's the only way to get like a direct line of communication to me. Even if you email me or something like that, sometimes it'll go to somebody else first because my email on my website is not directly connected to me. So it's best to hit me up either on my nick901@gmail.com, that's through YouTube, and then or on Instagram directly. So that'll be the best way to do it. So let me know what you guys think, and like, comment, subscribe, and holler back.